Hello guys, hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my third project. This is a web development based project. I've been learning web development since August 2023. So I made this project in September 2023. So this is a very basic HTML, CSS and JavaScript based project. I have also used an API for the currency conversion. Stick till the end. At the end, I'll be showing you how you can download this code and use this project in your own system. So now I will be giving you a demo of this project. This is a fairly basic project. What you have to do is you have to input a value like 100 in the input for the enter amount, and then you have to choose the country from which you have to convert. Like from this drop down menu, I'll be selecting, like for example, JPY, which is Japanese yen, and you can convert in INR. So here is the INR. Then you have to press on the get exchange rate. As you can see, 100 JPY is equal to 55 INR. This is based on live conversion as I am using an API. And also you can notice that all the flags are changing dynamically as I choose the country. So this is also being done using an API. So now moving on the code, I will show you how I have made this project. So this is a very beginner project. As you can see, here is a HTML file, here is a CSS file, and here is a JavaScript file. There is one also extra file named as code.js. This contain all the country code and the country name for the currency. So we'll be using this JavaScript file in the HTML and using these country codes. So starting with the HTML file, this is index.html file. This is a very basic structure. As you can see here, I have linked the CSS file, and this is the body. I have started with the heading currency converter. I have created a form. In this form, I have created first an enter amount and an input box where you will be entering the value, like here 120, get exchange rate 120 USD. So here the user will be inputting the number, and then I have made a two drop down menus, like here you can see from and to, and here I have linked the API for the flags API. As you can see here, the flags are changing dynamically as I choose the country, like this. So this is being done using an API, and this is the flagsapi.com. Here you can copy this API and paste it here in the image, and you can see after image you can paste this link here, and as you can see, the flag will dynamically change in the from div and also in the to div. As you can see here, I have used change icon here. So to use this exchange icon, what you have to do is you have to link this icon, and to link that icon, what you have to do is you have to go to this website fontawesome.com/icons. Here you have to copy the code, and you have to copy this code here. Then you will be linking the website, and then you can easily use these icons. Like I've used this exchange icon here. As you can see, you have to create a button, and I have linked the code.js and the app.js file before closing the body. So this is a basic index HTML code in which I have made a heading and a form and then a submission button, and then I am linked the code and the code.js and app.js file. So moving on to the CSS, as you can see, this is a fairly basic CSS. I have applied CSS to body, container. I have also used the hover property. As you can see that whenever I'll bring my cursor on the container, then it will give a hover effect. I have applied CSS to every element using a class and ID. It's a very basic CSS. As you can see, I have applied CSS styling to every element using a class and the ID. So moving on to the JavaScript code, see here I have linked the API. You can just go to this GitHub repository and copy this API. This is the new structure of the API which has been migrated. So I have updated the base URL. As you can see here, is what we want is the default country should be USA and INR. So talking about this for loop, so this is being used to store the currency code. We want that there should be a default country from and to. So like after refreshing, USA and INR is the default. So we have made the default as whenever we'll refresh the website, we'll see from and to as USD and INR. So here I have added an event listener on the update flag. So talking about the update flag function, what we are doing is we are storing the currency value in the currency code and the country code, and here we are updating the country code as per the drop down menu which we will be selecting. It will be updated in the API, and then it will be changed, the flag will be changed accordingly. like this. So now moving on to the update exchange rate function, we are using async await because as this is an API and this can take some time to send the response. So we have stored the amount value in the amount value function, which is here. And what we have done is we can't set the value as like for example -6. We can't do this because the default value has been set to 1, and no, the amount can't be empty or it can't be less than 1. So the amount value default has been set to 1. So this is the updated URL structure according to the new updated API. So we'll be fetching the base URL and the from currency value. I've used the two lowercase because as we can see in the code.js, the currency code are in capital, but the API is taking country value, currency value in lowercase. Then what we are doing is we are multiplying the amount value which is being entered by the user multiplied by the rate which is being taken from the API. And then we are displaying this message like the amount value, like for example USD, like 250 USD. Then we can see 250 USD equal to 20,835 INR. This is being changed dynamically, so it is being changed using this code. Amount value from currency value, which is the USD, the final amount, which is this converted amount, and the currency which is being changed, that is in INR. So this is being changed dynamically. This event listener has been added to stop the default value of the form button. The default value of the form button is to submit, so this will prevent this. And this is an event listener to call the update exchange rate function. So I have explained the JavaScript, CSS and the HTML. So to download and use this code, what you have to do is you have to go to my GitHub account, which you can see in the description. Like you have to go to my GitHub account, then you have to go to my repository, then currency converter. You can copy this code, and what you have to do is you have to open the index.html file, and then you can easily use this currency converter. So I'll be linking all the API which I have used in this project and the GitHub link in the description. So do check out the description for the link. If you find this project valuable, do give a like. And to check out more such amazing projects, click on the link coming on your screen. Okay, thank you and bye bye.